Hey friend, it is Kate here. Thank you so much for jumping on my channel and joining me for day 10 of our New Year's challenge. I cannot believe that we are already here. I am so proud of you for having made it to every single video, or if you did not make it to every single video, that's okay too. If you are brand new here, we are in the middle of a New Year's challenge. You absolutely do not have to do the entire thing, but if you're interested, there will be a link up there where you can find the beginning video and start your way from the beginning. There's also a lovely little journal that comes with it. There's a link in the description below where you can find that and track your progress. Don't have to use it if you don't want to. Each video is a standalone class. You are more than welcome to come back at any time and repeat a class if you really enjoy it. This week we have been focused on building abdominal strength. We're going to do some great big tummy work today. I do use a stability ball for just the briefest of moments in class today, and I'm going to use it as a way to introduce some of you to using your stability ball for great big tummy work. The stability ball is without a doubt my favorite prop to recommend anyone to have at home. It's like 10 bucks on Amazon. It takes up no space in your house. And if I could put a stability ball in every single video I made on here, I absolutely would. That's how much I enjoy using them and how much I find it really turns on my tummy muscles and helps to build some great big strength. We don't have to think about neck tension as much when we're using it. So if you don't have one, no big deal. It's just a very small sequence and you can still do your Pilates C Curve without it. So you do not need a prop in class, but if you have one, grab yours now. Otherwise, go ahead and roll out your mat. Let's get started. We'll start lying on our back today, so just go ahead and roll yourself back and arrive on your mat. Hands by your side, heels press into the ground, and like we started this week, we're going to do a few pelvic tips. So press your small back into the mat, feeling your low back touch, and then lightly arch, kind of pull away. Back presses down, low back lifts, and your sitting bones kind of fall into the ground. And I've only got my hands over my head so you can see me a little bit better. You can keep them wherever feels best. We're just waking up our low back, our spine, our tummy. And then find your imprinted spine, pause for a moment, and let's do our little right and left tip. So I press my right hip, or the back of my right hip, into the mat and I lift my left. And then same thing, other side, kind of a little sway, a little roll from one side to the other. Just bringing some awareness, some attention towards the lower portion of our body. And then eventually come back center, press your back into the mat, pull the low belly in, take your hands down by your sides if they aren't already, and then let's tip the pelvis, lift one vertebra at a time, coming into our bridge pose. Pause at the top of your bridge, cinch your waist, squeeze the place where your thigh and your glute connect, take a big inhale, and then from the sternum, roll yourself all the way down to the ground again. Inhale, lift your hips up one vertebra at a time. Keep the shoulder blades pressing down, down, down. And then roll yourself all the way back. Let's do just 2 or 3 more of those, warming up the body, simply saying hello to our spine, our abdominal muscles, our hips. And then gently this next time, roll all the way down to the ground and pause. Pull the navel into the spine a little bit more. Hug the stomach in towards the middle as well. Take your right hand, pick it up as you pick up your right leg. Now I want you to push your hand into your leg, but at the same time, push your leg back into your hand. As you find that kind of connection and that muscle engagement between those two places, cinch the waist a little bit more. Notice if you're holding your breath. It's really easy to do that when we've got so much working and engaged, but I want you to relax the face, relax the jaw, maybe smile a little bit. Tone the tummy just a little bit more. And then from here, all I want you to do with foot pointed, flex, soft, inhale, straighten your leg nice and far away like we did earlier. Exhale, pull the leg back in. Inhale, reach your foot out and away from your body. Exhale, tone the tummy, pull it in. Use your hand to stop the leg from coming closer. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, cinch, pull it in. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, tone the tummy, pull it in. This time, straighten, pause. Point your toe if it isn't already. Take your hands to your hips, making sure your hips haven't moved at all. Reach longer from your right hip through your leg, out your toe. Take a great big inhale, and then take some teeny tiny circles of your leg. We go around 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Cinch the waist, pull the belly button in. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Last time. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Trim the waist a little bit more. Broaden across the chest. Take a great big breath. As you exhale, I want you to flex the foot and kick the leg up to the sky. Inhale, drop the heel down. Exhale, tone the tummy, kick the leg up to the sky. Drop it down. 3 more, exhale, kick. Inhale, lower. 2 more, exhale, kick. Inhale, lower. Last one, kick it up, pause, take a big breath. And then set the foot on the floor. Give yourself a wiggle. Time to move, time to, relax a little. And then as you're ready, imprint the spine, broaden across the chest, relax the neck and face. Take your left hand like a little stop sign and pick up your left leg. Now again, actively push your hand into your leg and then pull the leg back into the hand. Flex the foot if that feels better than pointing the toe, your call, whatever works. But draw the ribs in. Wrap the oblique muscles, our side tummy muscles, in a little bit more. And then inhale, straighten the leg away. Exhale, tone the tummy, pull it back. Inhale, straighten the leg away. Exhale, cinch the waist, pull it back. Reach it out and away. Exhale, return. Reach it out and away. Exhale, return. Last time out, pause. Hover it so low that it's hard to hold there. Take both hands to your hips, point the toe. Stomp into your right leg. Draw the low belly in a little bit more. Teeny tiny circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Reverse. You could even take your hands to your stomach itself to feel those muscles working, holding your leg in place. Pause. Last time. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Flex the foot. Big deep inhale. Exhale. Kick the leg up to the sky. Drop the leg down. Exhale. Tone the tummy. Lift it up to the sky. Drop it down. Now, do you feel like your low back is moving at all? We want to keep it connected to the ground. Do you feel like your shoulders are lifting off the ground? Keep them broad and open. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Last one, exhale, lift. Drop the leg down. Heel toe your feet a little wide. Knock the knees together. Take an easy windshield wiper of your legs side to side. Pull the knees into the chest, give yourself a hug, a squeeze, and I want us to rock and roll all the way up to a seat. Now we've done a lot of Pilates C Curve all week. If you do not have a little stability ball, you can do this without it. However, I want to do our abdominal muscles with the stability ball if we have one at home, because it is without a doubt my favorite way to really train my tummy muscles to work. It's not a crutch, it's not something that makes it easier. In fact, typically speaking, using the ball makes all of my abdominal muscles much harder because I have something that I can physically kind of press my sacrum into. So if you don't have one, you're gonna pretend like we usually do, but if you do have one, sit up tall, take the ball behind your low back, kind of wiggle side to side. Hands behind the thighs, just like we would, or just like we did earlier in the week. Tip off your sitting bones into the ball. Now hug your hands behind your thighs and point your elbows wide. and crush the ball with the back of your body. If you do not have a ball, think about reaching your sacrum towards the ground, that big bony plate at the base of the spine. Cinch the waist a little bit more, wrap the ribs together, reach your hands out and away. Press down into the ball a little bit more, but at the same time, send those fingertips further and further away. Inhale, slide the hands wide. Exhale, tone the tummy, pull it back. Inhale, slide the hands wide. Exhale, cinch the waist, pull it back. 3 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, tone and close. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, tone and close. Last one, open. Bring it back, pause, flip the palms, hug an imaginary present. It's very heavy. Give it a big squeeze. If you need to come up between sets, you can do it. If we can stay here, press into the heels, tip further off your sitting bones, crush that ball like you're trying to smash it behind you. Inhale, take your present up to the sky. Exhale, tone the tummy, pull it right back down. Inhale, reach your present up to the sky. Exhale, pull it right back down. 3 more, lift it up nice and high. Exhale, press down into your heels, bring it back. 2 more, lift it up. Exhale, bring it back down. Last one, up. Exhale, down, pause. Take a big breath. Press the palms together. If you need a break, take it. If you can crush the ball more, rounding, it's still like we're being chopped at our sternum, folding up just like we would if we were laying on the ground. But from here, press the palms together. And then I want you to inhale, take your right hand wide and look to your right hand. Exhale, trim the waist, pull them back together. Inhale, open your left hand nice and wide. Exhale, tone the tummy, pull it back together. Inhale, open up nice and wide. Exhale, cinch the waist, crush the ball, bring it back. Inhale, open up nice and wide. Exhale, tone the tummy, pull it back. 2 more to each side. Remember, if you need a break, you can always take it. But if you can keep going, crush the ball more, cinch the waist, stomp your feet into the floor. Last one to the right. Last one to the left. Take a big breath. Roll yourself up to a seat. If your ball flies away, that's okay. Take your hands down to your legs. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the head up taller and straighter. Big inhale, hands up. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand back, left hand forward. Inhale, both hands up. Reverse. Both hands up. Flip the palms, press them down. Hands to the front of your shins. Reach your chest forward. Reach your chest back. Reach your chest forward. Reach your chest back. Last one forward. Last one back. Sit up tall, sit up straight. Now, if you want to, we're going to use the ball again. If we don't have the ball, once more, it's okay. Now, if you've got the ball, we're going to take about a handprint behind the back and lean into a deeper Pilates C Curve. If you do not have the ball, it's like we're right here. We lean back into our first Pilates C Curve, and like earlier in the week when I said lean a little further back, that's where we're going for. If that's too much, you just sit up a little taller, a little straighter, and that's a-okay. But from here, hands can stay behind the thighs, or we can reach them out and away. Press down into an imaginary table, cinch the waist. Press deeper into your left foot on the floor and pick up your right, give it a little flex. Inhale, straighten the leg away from the body. Exhale, tone the tummy, pull it in. Inhale, straighten the leg away from the body. Exhale, tone the tummy, pull it back in. 3 more, push the heel away. Exhale, cinch the waist, bring it back. Imagine you're pushing your foot through peanut butter. Bring it right back in. Last time, reach it out, pause. Take a great big full inhale. Exhale, pull the knee in, set it down. If you need a break between sides, take it. If you can lift up your other foot, give it a flex. Here we go. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, tone and pull. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, pull. Can you continue to press down into your imaginary table, keeping your chest open? Our abdominal muscles working hard. 2 more, straighten. Exhale, pull. Last one, straighten, pause. Take a great big full inhale. Pull the knee in, Set it down. Roll yourself up to a nice, easy seat. Shoulders back, chest nice and wide. Hands lift up. Hands behind the head. Push the elbows back behind you. This time, take a little stretch over to the right. Drop your right elbow. Lift your left. Big inhale. Exhale, cinch the waist. Return. Same thing, other side. Over we go. Exhale, pull it back. Both hands lift up. Twist to the right, right hand back, left hand forward. Unravel. Twist to the left. Unravel. Flip the palms, push them down. Go ahead and move the ball off to the side if you have one. Take your hands behind your thighs. Lift up, lift tall and straight. Take a big breath. Tip off your sitting bones, hug your inner thighs together. Can you guess where we're going? Yes, I want you to lift up your right leg, lift up your left leg, find your teaser. If our knees are lightly separated, it's okay, but I do want you to encourage your inner thighs to reach towards one another, keeping your legs as parallel as possible. Hold right here, soften the shoulders, pull the navel in. If you need to set a foot down, it is okay. If you can keep them both lifted, that is wonderful too. Perhaps take your hands out and away. Take a great big full inhale. Big breath out. Another big deep inhale. Big breath out. One more breath. Big sigh out. Just for a moment, can you straighten your legs? Take a nice easy seat, both hands lift high. Drop your right hand down, left hand up, and then stretch over. Both hands high. Left hand down, right up. Stretch over. One more time. Come on up. Take your hands behind your thighs. Oops, as I kick all my plants. Sit up tall, sit up straight. Lean back into the beginning of your C curve. Seal the inner thighs. One final time, we're gonna lift our legs up into our lovely teaser pose. If it's too much, set a foot down. Can you take your hands out in front of you? Press down into your imaginary table. Inhale, open your hands nice and wide. Exhale, pull the thumbs back together. If this is too much, you can set a foot down. You could set both feet down. You could also take your ball, put it beneath you so you've got a little extra support. You can also just smile and do as best as you possibly can because I know you're doing fabulous. Last time. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, pull it back, pause. Straighten the legs up, take a big breath. One more time, easy seat, sit tall. Go ahead and scooch back. Open your legs about as wide as the mat. Lift both hands up high. If there's a bend in your knee, that's okay. You could always sit on a block or something to lift yourself up a little higher. Reach your fingertips up to the sky. Take a big breath. Hands behind the head, elbows wide. Little twist to the right. Look center. Little twist left. Look center. Reach both hands up. Take a little hinge forward. Maybe flex the feet if you want a deeper stretch to the back of the hamstrings, or you can keep the toes soft if you feel like that's too much. Big inhale. Drape over your beach ball. Let your head be heavy. Just dip your chin to your chest. Maybe take a little nod of your head side to side. Roll yourself up. Both hands lift up nice and high. Go ahead and take a twist to the right, right hand back, left hand forward. Inhale, both hands high. Opposite twist. Both hands high. Flip the palms, press them down on either side of you. Press down to lift up. Take a big full inhale. We're gonna take a twist ever so slightly to the right, not as deep as we just did before, and I want you to reach your left hand towards your right toe. Envision there's now a beach ball sitting on top of your right thigh, and I want you to lift up and over, draping over the beach ball. Take a big inhale, and now actually forward fold over the leg. Just let your head be heavy. Roll yourself up to a seat. Both hands lift. Flip the palms, press them down. Twist. Use your oblique muscles, which we've been doing all week. Send your right hand towards your left toe. And at first, think about a great big beach ball over here. Kind of lift up and over to lift for your foot or reach for your foot. It's almost like we're doing a little saw in our Pilates, but just kind of a modified version. And now exhale, do forward fold over your left leg. roll yourself up to a seat. Go ahead, sit tall, sit straight, and give yourself a great big pat on the back. Thank yourself for doing something so good and just for you. I cannot believe we're already on day 10. I am so proud of you. I'm so happy you are here. And if you aren't in our Facebook group already, you join the Facebook group and you can get a little additional stuff over this weekend. But otherwise, I will see you on Monday for our next day of our amazing New Year's challenge.